Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Purple Raiders Sitdown here on 91.1 WRMU. I'm your host, Jacob Buttar, and today I'm joined by our Week 3 Trap Sports Player of the Game, junior safety Brandon Yanssens. Brandon, thanks for stopping by, man.
Thank you.
For sure, Brandon. So we are going to get things started here. First things first, you enjoyed a career game this past Saturday in the 74-7 victory over Muskingum. 8 total tackles, first career 2 interceptions, including the pick 6 as well. Talk about your performance and highlight both those interceptions, maybe that pick 6 as well, too, what you saw on that play.
Well, to highlight the moments about it, just really going into the game, I knew that they were going to be throwing the ball a lot and just playing off of the defensive line, knowing that they're going to be rushing, creating havoc for the quarterback, leading to the quarterback making mistakes, and the ball can come out at any point in time and just be wherever out on the field. And luckily for me, I was in the path of where he was throwing, and I was just there to catch the ball and, like you said, take it into the end zone for my first time ever, which was kind of incredible. Didn't expect anything like that to happen, but it did.
Yeah, for sure. Up there in the booth, we were very excited to see you get on the board with that touchdown. We were going crazy, and that's going to lead me up to the next question here. So you weren't alone on having a dominant day defensively. As a team, the defense had 2 pick 6s, 4 total interceptions, and came up with the safety. 16 total defensive points as well. Very crazy. What was clicking for you all that day on the defensive side?
I think as the defensive players and on the defensive side, we all have like this connection with one another. We can all play off of each other. We all know each other's tendencies and just how to create momentum off of that. And that leads to the turnovers. Like you said, the 4 interceptions. It's just awesome to see the defensive backs getting involved in the game like that.
For sure. And it was also the first home game of the season as well. How much did that factor into the team's dominant performance being at home for the first time this season?
Being at home for the first time, we really just loved the energy of the crowd. Seeing the student section really got us all fired up a little bit, and just seeing them go crazy whenever we would turn over the ball. It was just an amazing experience.
For sure. And for you, Brandon, now this is your junior year, and you hail from nearby Columbiana, Ohio. So kind of talk about your journey to this point here at Mount Union and why you chose to be a Purple Raider.
So leading into it, I actually was coming here to run track, and then about a month or 2 before fall camp, my freshman year, I got asked to come join the football team. So I decided that, see if it's a fit, why not try it out? Played football in high school. And then leading into freshman year, didn't play that much, and then I just continued to work hard, follow my mentors ahead of me, just look how hard they worked and just followed them, worked as hard, if not harder than them, and just ultimately led to getting the starting job.
For sure. And that actually leads perfectly into my next couple questions here. So to go off your journey, last year you saw some playing time as a sophomore, but this year your role has completely changed. Kind of talk about your role this year in the defense so far this season.
Right. Well, last year with Jesse Vale leaving, graduating, we had a big spot to fill, and I had to kind of step up is what some of the coaches told me. And I hope at least that I'm doing that job of filling in the role for Jesse Vale. He was a big piece of our defense last year, and I'm hoping that I can fill that need.
Yeah, for sure. If the first 3 weeks are anything, Brandon, you're definitely doing a great job stepping into Jesse's role.
Thank you.
And that leads me into another question here. So you've had the opportunity, like how you mentioned, to play alongside some great members of the secondary since you've been here at Mount, such as current teammates Josh Jones, Ian Sexton, John Rowland, and even past defensive backs like Derek Bradley and Jesse Vale. What have you learned from playing alongside such great defensive backs on a daily basis?
It's not an individual game. Like, you need each other. You got to depend on each other for if you have an opportunity, they're probably helping you there with that opportunity. And just to see the work that they put into things, if it's lifting, if it's film, if it's at practice, it is 110% every day. You're just trying to get better and build off of each other from that.
Yeah, for sure. Great. Definitely just a team chemistry there. Always love to see that from our Purple Raiders. So got some quick hitting questions here now for you, Brandon. Some fun ones here. So first question here. Favorite team or teams? So what I mean by that is like NBA team, baseball team, football team. DeAndre Parker pointed out his favorite college football team. Anybody you want to highlight here who you watch?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
Love them.
Big win last night then, Sunday Night Football. It ripped my heart out. Nick Chubb went down last week.
You're a Browns fan.
I'm a Browns fan, unfortunately. But, hey, I can't fault you for being a Steelers fan, that's for sure. Especially Columbiana, not too far away from there. Any player you base your game off of?
Again, Steelers, Minkah Fitzpatrick. I just love how he flies all over the field, and he's there making tackles when he's needed to be.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like a lot of safeties here in the Mount Union secondary really look a lot like Minkah Fitzpatrick, like how you said, all over the field all the time. Definitely a great thing there. Hobby outside of football for you?
Golf.
Okay.
Golf. Me and my roommates love to go play golf.
Yeah, for sure. I love golfing myself. DeAndre talked about he was a golfer too, so it seems like that's a growing trend here with the Mount Union football team. I love it. This is just kind of a fun one here too. Have you ever picked off Mr. Braxton Plunk in practice?
Yes, I have, but it was because it was tipped.
Okay.
And I'll give him credit. I haven't yet like thrown the ball and me getting in the way. It's just been tipped. So technically yes, but not like I would want to be.
Hey, definitely not a lot of people can say they've picked off Braxton Plunk. So even in practice, that's a good thing. And I'm sure that helps out practicing against those guys every single day. And so last kind of fun little question here for you. And I think I know what the answer is going to be. If not football, what sport would you play here at Mount?
Track. You're right. Yeah, I'd run track here, I'd think.
Yeah, so what event would you do in track?
The 400.
Okay. Very nice, very nice. And so last question here now for you, Brandon. The defense has allowed just 13 points through 3 weeks this season. What do you feel makes this defense so special?
I think our speed. We're very fast to go and attack the ball, get after the quarterback, and just stay in coverage, stay on top of things. Definitely our speed.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely the speed. I love how you mentioned it, the secondary, and then also just those big guys up on the defensive front. Totally see what you mean by that. But appreciate your time, Brandon. Thanks for stopping by, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for listening to another